Today you're going to need a chair for the very last block of exercises that we have. Other than that, you can use one weight, you can use two weights. It's up to you. It's completely up to you. So with that said, just have if you're using a pencil or a pen, keep that nearby. So like once the exercise is done, mark down the weight, mark down the repetition, and you're good to go there. Okay. So this is just to keep us all accountable, including ourselves, making sure that you guys are progressing, making sure that you're locking down all these movements. And even if you're not getting the movement down, you can write in your notes, not getting the movement, whatever it might be for you. So, it doesn't have to be all just like, oh, that was easy, that was hard. Try to be specific about it. And that's great for us to get feedback about that, because sometimes during a workout, we're huffing and puffing and we're working hard and we don't have time to remember what part was hard and what wasn't. So I'm going to try to give you a little bit of a moment in between an exercise here and there, or at the end of the rounds, and give you that time to fill in your sheets. All right. So with that said, let's get going. We're going to do 5 inchworms to a push-up. So we're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling. Come on back down, get a stretch in the back of those legs. Walk those hands out in that plank position. We're going to come down to a push-up position and back up. Walk the hands back, keeping those legs straight. Stand up nice and tall. Get up to your toes, reach up. Come on back down. Walk it out. Push it up. Keep those legs straight. Get that nice stretch in the back of those legs. Stand up. Reach up. I know I didn't do part of our warm-up, but it's okay. These are nice and slow as it is. Come on down. Bring it up. Oh. Reach up to the ceiling. Oh. Nice and tall. Do that one last time. Okay. Let's shake that out real quick. You guys finish up with your 5. We'll get back on schedule. I already messed it up. I jumped the gun. Let's do some neck circles. So let's go around 5 times, big circles. We'll go 5 times around one way. Get some cracks, get some pops out of there from that bed. I'm getting up. And I'm going to switch and go the other way. All the way around. Trying to get that ear to that shoulder. Chin to that chest. If you get dizzy, you can always alternate it. Go from one side to the next. All right, so we're going to use little arm screws. We're going to roll an arm over, roll the other one over, reach, try to get as much motion out of those arms as we can. Reach, good, roll those shoulders over as far as we can. There you go. I'm going to get one more on each side. And we're going to go to those lat reaches. So we're going to bring one underneath us, one over us, and we're going to reach in opposite directions. Really reach, try to open up that back. Go to the other side. Hey, slowly. Go sit on the couch. You're standing in front of the camera. Did you know that? You're on camera right now. There you go, buddy. Oh, all right. Shake him out, shake him out. Let's just do big. Oh, I think it fell underneath the couch. Go look. I think it's underneath the chest. little hip circles for us. We'll go 5 one way. We'll go 5 back the other way. It's underneath the chest. Good, and once we get to the front, we're gonna reverse it, go back around the other side. Push those hips out as far as you can. Push those hips forward. I got one more to go. All right. We're gonna come on down to that floor, and we're just gonna go to that plank position. We're gonna go to a downward dog. Shoot those hips back. And then plank it up. And then shoot them back again. And plank it up. And shoot them back. And plank. Shoot them back. Plank one more time. Those hips go back. Try to keep those legs straight. Push the head through the shoulders. And on the way back up, we're going to step our left foot up to the outside of that hand, outside of that shoulder. Drop your right hip in towards the floor 5 times. We'll bring it back up, and we'll drop it back in. And up, and drop it back in. And up, and in. Get that nice stretch of that hip flexor. Up, and in. One more time. Good, let's switch it up. One down dog, step the other foot up, drop that left hip in. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more there, and 5, good. Step that foot back, one down dog. We're gonna do that one more time. Step that left foot back up, please. Good. Elbow comes in towards the floor, the elbow closest to that leg, and we're going to open that chest up. 1, drop that elbow in, open it up. 2, drop it in, open it up for 3, drop it in, open 4, one more time, and 5. Let's put that hand back down, step back, one down dog. Step that right foot up. Right elbow comes in right next to that foot. And open that chest up. Drop it in. Open it up. Drop it in. Open. Drop it in. Open it up. One last time. Drop it in. Open it up. Let's put that hand back down. Let's get 5 down dogs one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Coming on up. Whew. All right, let's get a little balance in there real quick. Let's balance. Let's get a little ankle rotation. You go 10 one way. We'll go 10 the opposite way. And I'm going to switch directions on that one ankle. You can switch it when you're done with your 10. Hey, Sully, don't touch your computer, please. Hey, switch it up. Adam's there. Switch it. 4, 7, 8, 9, and good. Shake it out. All right, grab a quick sip of water. I'm going to fix my computer real quick. All right.
Sully, how are you?
Hi.
Yeah. You say hi, Allison.
Hi, Alvin.
There he is. All right, my friends. I kind of jumped the gun earlier today, but it's all good. All right, so we've got our worksheet out in front of us. We're going to go into 5 inchworms. This first part's going to go for 2 rounds, okay? 2 rounds only. So we're gonna try to rip through it. There'll be one new move in there, okay? There'll be one new move and I'll show you how to do it. So standing back up again, we're going back to our inchworms. Ready, set, standing up tall, getting the stretch in the back of that leg. Walk it out. And let's do our push-up. Whoa, keep those legs straight. Walk it out. Stand up nice and tall. Do your push-up how you want to do it. If you want to do it from the floor, meaning knees on the ground, go ahead. No big deal. Things to make notes of. Are you able to do regular push-ups by the end of this? Oh no, not you again.
Is it my turn?
It's not your turn yet, man. You have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. Oh, what are you doing? And if you have a monkey over here and a dog, good luck, guys. Good luck trying to teach a class. All right, standing up nice and tall. So we're gonna go back to this plank position. This is a new move, but I'll try to teach it as best as I can. So we're gonna step up with that right foot, okay? Bring our chest up nice and high. If you wanna put your hand on top of that knee, go for it. We're gonna open up our chest and rotate. I'll show you a full view. Open up, rotate. This toe is gonna go up in the air, and we're gonna kind of hold that position for a second. Rotate back, hands go back to the floor. Okay, walk it back, step the other side up. Chest comes up. We're gonna rotate so this toe comes up off the ground, okay? And it points up towards that ceiling. Rotate back, step it back. Switch it up, open up that chest, open, nice and deep, right? And back. And we'll go to the opposite side. Chest up, hold yourself in that position, staying as low as you can, right? Hands back down. Pull that toe up. So you're in that Cossack position. Hands come back down. Other side again. For whatever reason, it's a lot easier for me to go to one side than the other. Murph, stop. Oh, you have nice kisses, but right now, we don't need that. Thanks, girl. Oh. Sit into it as much as you can. Hands back down. Step up. Last time on this side. Sitting deep. Oh, it's that hamstring that's nice and tight. That's why. And I'll go to that opposite side. And then back into that plank. So walk those hands up. Stand up nice and tall. Nice little hamstring stretch, which we don't normally get. Okay. So now we're going to go to a little hop and a catch. Okay. Hops and catches. So we're going to load ourselves as if we're going to jump up nice and high in the air. We're going to count to 3. On the count of 3, we're going to hop up in the air. And then on the way back down is the important part. Get that nice catch. Get that deceleration. Hips go backwards, chest come forward. If you don't want to jump, pretend we're going to jump. Get up to those toes as quickly as you can, and then back down. Pull yourself back down. Think about pulling yourself down with those arms, okay? So we're going to go for a total of 5 repetitions. In 3, 2, 1, pull those hands back, and let's hop and land softly. And up, and land softly. And up, land softly. I'm just going to go up and land. Bring those hips back. Up and land. Okay? We just had to do 5 of those. So now we're going to get our heart rates up a little higher. And we're going to spend as little time on the ground as possible. So if you're jumping, we're going to go quick as we can for 10. If you're not jumping, we're going to go up, rip your hands back down, and we're going to go up and down for 10 repetitions total. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 10. Drop and catch. 2, 3. Think about pulling your hands back. 4, loading yourself into that hop position. Rip your hands down. And that's it. Good. Shake them out. Hopefully you're getting a little warm right now. We're going to do inchworms one more time. Let my dog out. Okay. Stand up tall. Stretching those hammies again. Walking it out. We're going to do a push-up. Walk it back up. Stand up tall. Walk it back out. Try to keep that plank position all the way down, all the way back up. Letting that chest come to the floor first as much as possible. There's 4. One more. And that's my last one there. All right. Here's our funny little step ups into our Cossack, our mountain climber into our Cossack position. So we'll get better at these. We'll have plenty of time in the future to just get better at these, okay? Plank, step your left, or we'll step my right foot up. And I'm gonna pick my hands up off that ground, rotate so I face you, and I'm gonna pull my toe up. That puts a lot of pressure on that leg. I'll rotate, bring everything back to where I started from. Hands go back down. Step up, chest up, hands up, rotate, and find that position, own that position for that 1 second, and then bring it back. Step up, hands up, if I need to put my hands on the knee, that's okay. Watch the feet, how they all pivot, right? The feet all pivot. You don't just stay facing that one way. All the feet pivot. And now we pivot back to that original position. Step up, pivot, sit into it. Hands up. Now, if you have a hard time with that flexibility, that's okay too. You can just work on this part, right? And just getting that foot up there to start with. Don't worry about that rotation yet. Or if you're near a wall, you can work it so your hands are on that wall, right? And if I got our hands on the wall, helps us kind of pull ourselves up into that position. Last time over here. All right. Here we're going to stand up nice and tall from that position. All right. Think about ripping those hands down into that position and holding, okay, until we say up. Ready? Rip those hands down, find that little jump position, and up. Little hop, and up. And up. Nice soft landing. Up. Up. Last one here. Up. All right. Now we just have to do 10 quick ones. Recoil nice and quick. As soon as we hit the ground, right back up. Rip the hands down, pull them back up. In 3, 2, 1, rip them, pop it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pull yourself into that position, and 1. All right. Take a little breather, grab a quick sip of water. So, while you grab your water, I'm gonna tell you about our first move. We'll go one move at a time. So, first round will be slightly slower. Second and third round will be quick. These are all timed 45 seconds on, 15 off. So hopefully during that 15, you can write down your notes that you need to write down, okay? So in my notes, I have a 26-pound kettlebell for my first one, It's like to warm up with it. Now, if you have a kettlebell, if you have a dumbbell, it's going to be the same idea. The hips and the shoulder shrug do most of that work. So we're going to clean it and press it from this bottom position. So we're in the bottom of that lunge. Chest comes forward, butt goes slightly back. So I'm going to stand up nice and tall and almost rip that thing off the ground, okay? So it's going to look like this. Pop, it's in that clean position. It's in that rack position. You press straight up overhead, okay? All right, so we're doing that side for 45 seconds. We'll go to the other side, 45 seconds. So 45 seconds is a long time. Hardest part is that press up overhead, okay? So choose a weight, maybe a smaller one than usual. And we're gonna go 45 seconds on one side, 45 seconds on the other side, okay? So we're gonna start on your weak side in 3, 2, and let's go. Clean it and press it. Bring it all the way back down to the ground. And you're gonna clean it and press it. All the way down. Make the hips stand up quickly with that. When we finish with that press up overhead, we're gonna press so that bicep finishes by that ear. Okay? Think about, bringing it down and letting your animals in and out of the house. You know, Murphin. And close the door, please. There you go. Keep going. You got 5, 4, 3. Thank you, bud. And rest there. Write down your weight. Write down how that felt if you need to. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're going to get going in 3, 2, 1. Pop it and press it. We're taking out the lower part of the leg just to simplify the movement, right? You want that weight to go from the bottom to this rack position as quick as you can, and then control that press, right? Rip it, rack it, press it. Rip it off the ground, rack it, and press it. Keep going. I'm going to take a quick look at you guys. Okay, when you guys have a chance, give me that side view. When you guys have a chance, turn to the side so I can see side shots. Very nice. Thank you, Brenna. Good, Allison. Nice. We're done in 3, 2, and 1. Very nice, guys. Take a little breather. Write down your weights. Write down the amount of reps that you also got done in that 45 seconds. All right. Laying on our backs, we're going to go into a leg lift and then pushing our toes up to the ceiling. Or sometimes I say toes to heaven. So we're going to put our arms down right by our sides. We'll go legs out, right? Bring them up and then touch the ceiling with our toes. Bring our legs back down, up and down. All right? That's going to be our motion. If the leg straight's too hard, you can always bend the knees and just bring that bottom off the ground. We're going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead, leg lift. Bring those toes to the ceiling. Legs. Good. Nice, controlled. And remember, keep track of your reps so we have something to gauge yourself with. We're just keeping yourselves up to a standard. And, maybe this time next week, you get a couple more repetitions. Maybe you get 1 or 2 less. There's just something to keep track of on how well you're feeling with the same type of a workout. Thanks, Murph. Give my towel. Who needs towels?
Oh.
Keep going. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, hi, bud. All right. Oh, thanks for the hug. Oh, all right. We're flipping over our bellies, and we have push-ups, okay? Push-ups, push-ups. So if you're great at push-ups, you can put your feet on top of the chair. If we're learning how to do push-ups, knees to the ground, and we know how to do those deadband push-ups, okay? So 45 seconds. Keep track of your count. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. 45 seconds is a long time. So things to always think about. You add weight like a child on your back. Right. All right, buddy. Trying to get as many as we can in there. If you get fatigued, take a breather. Put your knees down, rest on your belly. It's all good. We're keeping track of how many you can get. 10 seconds. Woo. Getting a little warm in there. 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. Squat hops again. All right. Apparently, I really like squat hops. I wrote down squat hops again. All right, squat hop it out. If you get tired on your squat hops, okay, then we're just gonna go to a squat. Just squat. We're gonna get going in 5, 4. Hopefully you guys got your numbers down. 3, 2. Keep track of your repetitions. Let's say we can't hop anymore. We're just gonna do little hops. It's really small ones. 45 seconds is a long time to be doing that motion, right? Anytime you have to take a break, go for it. Nothing wrong with it. Nice and easy. Try to not let the knees fall in as we come down to collect ourselves. Here, pull those hands back. Rip those hands backwards. Kind of how we practiced with earlier today. Keep going. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo, shake them out. All right. Whew. We're going to take 30 seconds out right now. 30 seconds. Not a lot of time. Now, think about your weight for that clean and that press. Was it great? Was it too easy? Check in with yourself. You can have, I'm going to start with the heavier one, and if it gets too crazy, I'm going to start with I'm going to go to that lighter one. But I'm going to put my left leg down, my right knee back. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Pop it, rack it, press it. Make those hips do most of that work with that shoulder shrug. Arms straight. Pop it and press it. Finish with that bicep by that ear. So really getting that weight off the ground was mostly my left hip doing most of that work. I load it and I rip it up there. Good. Bring it down. Take your 15 seconds, write down your numbers. Get your breath. We're gonna go in 5, 4. My right foot's out in front, left leg's back. Here we go. try to match that number that you just did on your other side by the time this time is up. Whatever your number might be, and you might not get that same one, and that's okay. Quick on the way up. Nice press on the way up. I'm gonna check my timer. We have 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you guys. All right. We've got our leg lifts and our toes to the ceiling. Here we go. Laying on our backs. Keep track of your counts. Only full repetitions count. Try not to count that half one if we're all done by the time you're done. We're going in 5, 4, 3, hands down by your sides. Let's go. Leg lift and up. Modification, we can just do a little knee bend. Tap and up. They're still gonna work those low abs. Okay? So that's what we're going for. Nice and slow on the way down. Don't let this gravity pull you down. Hopefully we're getting warm, getting a bit sweaty in here. 10 seconds. Let those legs down slow. Control it. Last one for me. All right. Big breath in. Big breath out. 15 seconds. Oh, we only got 5. Push-ups. 3. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, hey, at least we all get to work hard together. Not doing it by ourselves. That's the nice part about this. Pull yourself down to that ground. Then push that ground down on the way up. I breathe in and breathe out on the way up. Keep it going. I'm gonna take a small break. Whew, arms getting tired. 10 seconds to go. And finish out your last one. Woo-wee. All right, coming up to those squat hops. Big breath in, big breath out, squat hops, or squats up and down, nice and quick. Let's rip our hands down in 3, 2, 1. Starting position, up. Nice easy hops. Catch, let's be quiet. Let's be nice and quiet for our feet. Keep ripping those hands back down. Find that loading position. Hands go back by those hips and up. Let those off that ground. 10 seconds. And let's rest. Ooh-wee. We're gonna take a 30-second break. Shake those legs out. Finish writing your numbers down. You have one more round with that kneeling, clean, and press. How'd that weight feel? You might be a smidge more fatigued right now, but can you make that happen with the same weight, same repetitions? If not, that's okay too. That's for you to keep track of. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm starting with my weak hand. And let's go. Clean it and press. Bring it back to that rack and down. Touch the ground. Up and up. Last one here. And good. 15 seconds. 15 seconds for me to plug in my computer. All right. Let's go to that opposite side in 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna clean it, rack it, press it. And one more time, you guys. Give us that side view. Let's take a look. Notice how that weight travels straight from that bottom to the top. So keep it as close to that leg and your body as possible on the way up. Okay? Keep that weight close and press. Nice and close to that body. We'll come around, come look. Nice. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there, my friends. Good job. All right. Legs. Leg lifts. Bring those toes to the ceiling. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Leg lift. Toes to the ceiling. Oh, yeah. Nice not to talk too much right now. You guys know what's going on. Nice, get the bottom off the floor as high as we can now. 3, 2, and rest. Oh boy, last push-ups now. Last push-ups. Big breath in, big breath out. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna choose to go 2 fingers out wider than where I was usually, or normally, and just get slightly different range of motion for my shoulders, my triceps, and my chest. Try to be more than one position. Last round. Try to get as many as we can in there. 15 seconds. Leave it off. That's not helpful. I'm taking a breather. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right. Last little squat hops. We're going to take a longer break after this one. We'll take a longer break. Big breath in, big breath out. The last little squats and hops in 3, 2, rip those hands back. Let's go. Nice little easy hop. Easy little hops. Try to jump off from the toes to heels as we land. And try to be nice and quiet with our feet. Keep pulling those hands back. Keep going. I'm going to take a quick look. Nice. Try to get all the way up to those toes if we can. Heels up off the ground. Exaggerate it. There you go. Nice work, everybody. 3, 2, and rest. Very nice. Well done. Take a breather. Woo-wee. Sweaty McGee. All right. While you get your water, I'm going to show you that next move. We're going to build on what we did earlier, okay? So the hang clean, almost the same movement as we were in earlier, okay? Show you the first movement. Hand goes just below the knees or at knee height. We're going to clean it in that rack position all the way up. We'll get 5 on one side. Boom. So it's the hip hinge. Notice the weight stays close to the body, finds that rack position, press, bicep by the ear, just like we talked about earlier. Also, we always talk about keep the ribs stacked right over those hips, keeping that belly tight. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. That's it, okay? All right. We have 5 seconds before we get going. We'll go 5 on one side. So challenge yourself with that weight. Make the legs do most of this work here. 3, 2, 1. Everything else that we're doing is going to be for a rep count. Hang clean, pop it, rack it, push it. There's 2. Pop it, rack it, push it. Let the hips fall back, chest comes forward, stand up tall. It's that jump position we were just in, huh? Jump it up there, press it. Now 1 more. Jump it and press it. We're gonna go the opposite hand now, okay? To the other side. 3, 2, pop it, rack it, press it. 1, pop it, rack, press. 2, 3, 4, 1 more of these, and 5. All right, we're gonna set that down. We don't need that anymore, or at least not for a couple more exercises. All right, we're going to a side plank position. We're gonna tap our hip down. So you gotta choose what side you want to start with. Elbow always goes under that shoulder, so start yourself elbow under shoulder. Legs out for the hardest part. Now, if you need to make it a little easier, you bend the bottom leg, or you can bend both legs. Either one works. We're going to go for 15 hip touches. 3, 2, 1. Bridge up nice and high. Tap that hip to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 2 more, 14, and 15. We're working those nice little obliques there. Let's go to the other side. I don't even need too much rest in that one. Let's go to that other side. And let's find our plank position. Now, if it starts to go to your low back, think about pulling your hip in towards the floor slightly. Now, I'm going to exaggerate here, but a lot of times that'll help me focus on more of the ab instead of like that low back area. All right, elbow under that shoulder, legs out. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Nice. So lateral lunge to reverse lunge. We're starting body weight. If you want to go ahead and start with weights, go for it. We're going to step out to the left, step out, left. I'm going to stay on that right leg. I'm going to step back, okay? Step out, and then I'm going to step back into that reverse lunge, okay? So side shot, butt goes back, chest goes forward, and then reverse lunge, okay? We're going to do 10 total. In 3, 2, 1, step. Keep this leg straight, drive off that outside leg. Come down, there's 1. Out. So you can always measure your range of motion as you step out, right? Maybe you just don't go down as deep if it's hard to get out. You start shallow, push, and shallow here if you need to, okay? But if you can get a little deeper, Get a little stretch on that groin. Go for it. There's 6, 7,
Where water
8.
break? Where water break?
Sure, man. Now you want to bring it over here? And 10. All right. We're going to go the opposite side. Sure, I get you water. So lateral lunge out that way. You want to fill it up? Here. There you go. Go ahead, fill it up. You got the water jug right there. We're gonna step. Body goes back, chest forward. Reverse lunge. 1. Stepping. 2. Drive off that outside leg. 3.
What is wow?
It's a water spout, you're right. There's 5. 6. 7.
Pete, the young man may have muted you.
Time to grab your chairs. Now I left this part open for you. You're gonna do 10 to 15 dips on your chair, okay? If you're feeling advanced, Sully, get away from the computer, please. Hey. Let's not play that. You can do that. All right. So, 10 to 15, feet up on a chair, another chair if you want, make it challenging. Legs out straight, make it next challenging. Pull legs in and make it a little bit more modified, okay? 10 to 15 of your best dips. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, get a good squeeze at the top. 3. Slowly pull yourself down. Drive yourself back up. Get a good squeeze at the top. Here's 10 for me. I think I'll get that next 5. Or keep your butt in your back close to that chair or your couch or whatever you're using. And all right, shake those things out. We're not taking big breaks. I think we can get through at least 2 rounds here. So it's a good first week. It'll let Adam and I know how we have to modify our workouts. If we're looking for too much of that. All right. So we've got our hang cleans and our presses. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Okay. So hand goes just below the knees. And we're gonna pop it into that rack position and press. Pop it, make the legs do that work. Press. Press will be the hardest part of it all. Good, just have 5 on that side. We'll switch hands and we'll 5 on the opposite side. Now, if that weight is heavy, you can use those legs to push it up for that press. We got 5 on this side. And all right, and sit that booger down. All right, side planks. Let's get into those side planks. Elbow goes under that shoulder. I'll start on my opposite side this time. So elbow under that shoulder, hips come up and bring it up and tap. 2, 3,
Hi, Dad.
4. Hey, Sully. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go to that opposite side. Do a little butt swivel. Situate that elbow right under that shoulder. And 5, 4, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, my friends, let's push that back behind us. Standing up nice and tall. Let's keep moving. Lateral lunge to reverse lunge. Okay, there you go. 5, 4, 3. Let's step out. Lateral lunge. Step back with that same leg. There's 1. Lateral lunge. Step back. 2. Lateral. Keep that leg straight. 3. Very nice, you guys. 4. 5. It's a little chocolate chip, isn't it? 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one here. And there's your 10th one. We'll move down to the other side just for you. Bring it going. 3. That's your bonus in there, man. Step out and up. We're going to step back and up. Step out and back. 2. 3. Keep going. I'm going to take a look at you. There's 4. Good. Nice. No problem with those hands or legs. Finish out your 10th one wherever you're at. Get through them. There you go. Nice job, you guys. Brenda, great job with those straight legs. Sylvia, Denise, you as well. Eric, I bet you're killing it as well, sir. Nice job, you guys. Good. All right. What do we have? What do we have? So now we're on our dips. Dip it up. Find your chair. I think this will be our last movement of the day. We won't do 3 sets. We're going to go 10 to 15 repetitions. Bring it down, buddy. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Get that good squeeze at the top. Those are the bonuses, man. You got to eat all the other stuff now. Okay. That's it. Shake those arms out. Woo. That's all we have for today. We're going to get a little stretch in there. Shake those arms out. I'm going to stay standing. I'm going to bring a foot back. Grab a foot. And get a nice stretch on my quad. Balance if you can. If you need to sit on the ground, I'm more than welcome to do it that way as well. Sitting on the ground, bringing a foot back and leaning back. Or Adam, how he loves it. He rolls on his belly, grabs that foot, and pulls it towards him, keeping his knee tucked in. Either way, however you feel like doing it. We're going to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's switch out those legs. Again, stretch your quad however you feel most comfortable with. Okay, hang tight. I think I see a couple in there. You just got to look. I think you got plenty. Yeah, you just got to look, sir. Good. All right, let's sit on your bottoms. We're going to tuck one leg in, one leg out in front of us. Then go ahead and reach over and try to touch your toes, shin, knee, whatever you can, pushing this knee down into the ground as far as we can and trying to push it And so we get a nice stretch in the back of that hamstring. Some people like to bend it some, and they get a different stretch a little higher up into their hamstring where they might like it better. So stretcher's choice. Whatever you need, whatever your body needs. Work on taking a big breath in, big breath out. Okay, Murph. I know I'm sweating. Okay, let's switch it out. Oh. Good time to write things down for you, for yourself, and I need to write stuff down for myself. Just make a little bit of a correction on a couple things. So you can do stretching and writing at the same time. Good work. All right, let's pull those feet in. Let's get a little stretch in the groin. So we're gonna pull the heels in towards our groin, grab our feet, grab our ankles, push our elbows down against our legs, and get a nice little stretch. That's one way to do it. If you want to do another way, we can go to that frog position. I love this one. I put my hands outside my feet and I push. I lean forward and I push my elbows into my legs. And then it helps to stretch out my groin. And I like that one quite a bit. Good, let's ease off of that one. I'm gonna put my knee on the ground and we're gonna do that little hip flexor stretch. Big step forward with that front leg, pushing that right hip into the floor if my left leg is out in front.
No.
And I'm just gonna try to let myself relax into it. By just breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, nice and slow. I'm gonna let that hip fall into that place where it wants to go. I'm gonna do a little rotation. Let's see if I find a new spot in there. Come off it nice and slow. I'm gonna switch legs. Step forward. Slowly get into that hip flexor stretch. Try to keep your torso upright. That muscle's hooked onto your vertebrae. So the more you lean over, the more it takes it off of that psoas muscle. So try to stay up a little higher with your chest and your body, your torso. All right, let's come off of it. Now, we're gonna do that pigeon pose. Get that stretch for that glute. Come on down. Come on back up, let's switch it out. Now, any of these stretches that you feel that you need to hold longer, go for it. You don't have to do exactly what we're doing. If you have different needs for different parts of your body, maybe you hold those stretches a little longer than what we're. Because stretch for about 15 minutes. If I try to get it all done in like this 5 to 6 minute block. All right. On our backs, last stretch we're doing here. Arms out. Try to keep your shoulders on the ground. Bring that knee up and over. Trying to find that nice stretch in that low back. Now, the higher that knee goes towards your chest, the more you might get it in your glute. The lower that foot goes down away from you, the more that gets in your lower back. It's generally how that one works. Try to keep your shoulders on the floor. Hi, buddy. You feel, there's more on the bottom, I see him. Bring that leg up and over, and we're gonna switch the other side. You see him? You gotta search. ribs.
Restless on the neck.
All right. We're all done, my friends. Ooh. Hopefully you got your reps and your weights written down.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you. Are you sweaty like me?
I am.
Oh, I need a new shirt.